Want to build a stunning WordPress website using Elementor without touching a single line of code? Let's make it happen. I'll show you how to create a fully functional professional website step by step. Here what we will cover. First, selecting a hosting plan, registering a new domain, select perfect theme, customizing the site, doing things like editing text, importing full pages and blocks, drag drop design, designing call to action, installing essential plugins, building an email list, setting up website backup, SEO basics, and more. No tech headache. Let's dive in and get your site built right now. Choosing a hosting provider can feel overwhelming with so many options like DreamHost, Bluehost, HostGator, SiteGround, and others. For this tutorial, I'm using DreamHost because they offer great performance and customer support, but don't worry, you can pick any provider that suits your needs. The setup process is pretty much the same across the board. If you are unsure about which provider to choose, I've put together a free guide, which I'll leave a link down in the description, comparing the best options along with the pros and cons of each. This will help you to find the perfect fit for your site. Pro tip: when choosing a provider, look for the one that offers a solid customer service, reliable uptime, and fast website speeds, because these are crucial for your site performance. Back to DreamHost page. I have dropped some links in the description. Some are affiliate links, and using them can save you money while supporting the channel. Thank you. Click on get started. Now let's choose a hosting plan. As you can see, we have 3 different plans. Each plan comes with different features, so choose the one that fits your needs. You don't have to worry because you can always upgrade later by changing your plan as the site grows. The one that we are going to choose for this tutorial is DreamPress because it's designed specifically for WordPress. Also, when it comes to DreamHost, you've got 2 options when it comes to pricing. You have the monthly plans, which is usually more expensive. It tells you how much you're going to pay for the first 3 months, and after that it's going to cost you more. But if you go with the yearly plans, you're going to pay this amount monthly, and then which is after a year going to pay $90.99. If you want to save money, I highly recommend you go with the yearly plan. Let's scroll down, click on sign up now. When it comes to the domain, we've got 3 options. Either choose a domain later or register a new one. If you already have a domain, you can select this option and use the domain that you already have. In this tutorial, we are going to register a new domain. Click on register a new domain, type your domain name, click search. Saying the domain name is available, click add for $0. In this page, we need to fill out the card information. Also, once you fill out the card information, make sure you click on add credit card. After that, you need to do the account setup by filling out basic information like first and last name and email address. And here on the right side, it's telling you the plan you've chosen, and you can also change it from here. You can switch to monthly if you want to. Tells you the total price and how much you have saved money. For the additional options, we are not going to select these 2 options, so you can uncheck both. And when it comes to the sign up to receive tips, personally, I'm going to uncheck this one. Now click on submit order. In this page, we need to set the password. You can select to remember this device. Continue to DreamPress. Now we are logged into the account page. If you want to manage your billings, all from here on the left side, and you've got a support right here as well. And from here, you can access your account information. To access the sites, then go to websites, click on manage websites. We just have to wait for DreamPress to finish installation. After that, we should be able to click on the WordPress and log into the site. Installation is complete. Before we log into the dashboards, there is an important step that we need to make before we log in. So when you check your email, you should receive something like this saying immediate verification required for the domain name. You need to click here to verify your email address being verified. Close this one. Back to the account. Try to access the dashboard, and when you click on WordPress, if you come across this error saying site can't be reached, sometimes during the signing up process, it takes a little bit time for the setup to complete. To access the dashboard, select WordPress, and now we are logged in to the WordPress dashboard. Go to the top left corner, hover over the name of the site, just another WordPress site, click on visit site. This is how the site looks right now. which is the pre-installed one. We are going to change it completely. If you look at the site title and name, just saying just another WordPress site. So we are going to change that one. To change it, close this page, back to the dashboard. On the left side, go to settings, general. Here you can change the site title. We are going to change it to, it has to be something reflects what your site is about. When it comes to the taglines, also this is important as well because it needs to explain what the site is about. This information will be used by search engines. So a strong site title and tagline can help attract more visitors to your site. You can also upload a site icon by choose a site icon or choose something from the media library. The WordPress address URL and the site address URL, I highly recommend don't change these two because this might break the site. We have the admin email address. You can keep it the same or you can just change it because this will be used for the admin purposes. You can change the time zone, date format. Once you have made changes, don't forget to click Save Changes. Next, let's clean up the site by removing the default content that comes pre-installed. Close this page. We are going to delete pages, posts, and plugins. These are placeholder items that are not needed for your actual site. Clear them out gives you a clean start to build the site right away. To delete pages, in the dashboard, go to Pages, select all pages. We have these two sample pages. We are going to delete both, so select this option. From the drop-down list, select Move to Trash, click Apply. To delete posts, on the left side, go to Posts, then select All Posts. We only have one post, so we can select this option, Move to Trash, click Apply. To delete plugins, go to Plugins. On the left side, select Install Plugins. By default, WordPress comes with pre-installed plugins. You only need to keep the ones that you plan to use and delete the plugins that you don't like. For example, we don't need this plugin. To delete it, select the checkbox, go to the top. You can delete it from here if you want to do bulk delete, but if you only have one plugin, you can delete it from here. Select OK. To delete a plugin that's currently active, you need to first, for example, we are going to delete this one. Select the plugin, select deactivate, then scroll down, select the plugin again, select delete. Removing unused plugins improves the site's securities, speed, and overall performance. The next step is to choose a theme for the site. Close this page, back to the dashboard, go to Appearance, select Themes. Currently, this is the active theme. To add a new one, click on Add Theme. You can browse through the available themes and pick the one that fits your style or business. When you hover over one of the themes, you can preview the theme. You can take a look and see how the theme looks. Also on the left side, check the reviews, which is quite important. Close this one. For this tutorial, we are going to use a theme called Astra, which is right here. In case it's not showing on your page, you can always search for Astra in the search theme. You can click preview. It shows how the theme looks. Check the reviews, click install, then activate. Now let's visit the site and see how it looks. Go to the top left, hover over the site name, select visit site. As you can see, the site is currently empty. To quickly build out the structure and design, we will use a plugin called Starter Templates. This is not sponsored. I've just used it. Really helps create a professional looking site in minutes. To install Starter Templates, close this page. On the left side, go to Plugins, add a plugin, scroll down, and search plugins, type Starter Templates. You can click more details, can read through the description, go to screenshots if you want to, check the reviews as well. Once you are happy, then click install now, then activate. We are going to choose build with templates, select Elementor as a page builder. You will see a mix of free and premium templates. You can also filter templates based on website type you want to build. It can be for business, personal care, professional, community, anything you want. We are going to use a template called Lotus Spa. Scroll down. It's the first option on the left side. You can preview the template. Click on it. This how the template looks. Now click on continue. You can skip this step. Select I understand, let's go, and click on submit and build my site. It's done. Click on view your site. The site is loaded. You will see the site looking just like their preview. It's a great starting point. From here, we can begin customizing and updating the site content. Alright, now that the site is set up, let's start customizing it. To begin customizing the site design, click on Customize on the top left. This opens up the WordPress customizer where you can change how the site looks. Looking at the left, you can see there is an option called Global Settings. Click on that one. Here you can change the typography, color, buttons, container. If you click on typography, if you select different fonts, this one, any option you want, as you can see, it's all reflecting across the site globally. If you select, let's say, this one, it does change the text right here, also in the menus. If you scroll down, you've got more options. You can change the base font, you can change the heading font. Click on that one, you can make the font size bigger, smaller. Also, you can change the paragraph margin bottom. You can do this. If you scroll up, click back. If you select colors, this is the default one, but you can change the color across the site. If you select style 2, it did change the color for these 3 columns. If you scroll down, then under theme color, you've got also more options. You can change the body texts, links. Let's put it back to default. Once you are happy with the changes you've made, you can click publish, click back. If you go to buttons, here we can change how the button looks. If you click on this one, as you can see on the top right corner, the shape did change. If you want to reset the settings back to default, click on this. Here we can change the text color, the background color. If you want to change the text color when we hover over the button, right now if we hover over, we have a white background with a black text. If you click on hover for the text color, let's change it to this one. Hover over again, the text is now a bit of light green. To reset the settings, click on this, back, hover over, back to normal. You can change the background color, the border. You can customize it to the way that you want. Now click back again, back to the menu. Here we have more options. Some of them we'll talk more about later, like the customizing the header and footer. Let's add some content using Elementor. This is a tool that makes editing your site super easy. Elementor lets you build your site by dragging and dropping things exactly where you want, and also you can see changes live as you make them. For example, to add a text with Elementor, click on the X on the top left side corner, click OK, click on Edit with Elementor, close this one. On the left side, we've got the elements that we can use to build and customize the site by using drag drop. On the right side, we have the structure for this page. If you click on the first one, first container, which is right here, it shows the structure. We've got 2 headings, text editor and booking button. If you click on the booking button, then it highlights the button. Close this one, go to the last container, click on the first one. Let's select the icon box, scrolls down and takes you right to the icon box. You can keep the structure open on the right. Now scroll up. To add a text with Elementor, then click on the plus sign, which is the add element on the top left corner. Search for text. We have a few options to choose from. The first one is heading, which is used for titles. The text editor, more for the body text. So let's drag a heading and put it maybe right here. To change the text, you can click here and start typing like this, or on the left side you can delete the whole thing, type the new heading. If you want to style it, go to style. We have different options here. We can change the alignment if you want to put it in the center or to the right, to the left. You can change the typography. You can also change the text shadow and when you hover over as well. If you go to advanced, you can apply margin, padding, which we will cover later in the video. If you scroll down, you've got more options here. To edit a text on the page, let's edit this one. Click on it. You can change the text, say edit text, and same thing applies if you want to change the style, the alignment, the typography. Same if you go to advanced, you've got more advanced options to change the text color for this heading. So click on it, go to style. We have text color right here. You can click on this option, change to any color you want. Let's go with maybe this one, or you can use this slider and do something like this. If you click on the custom one, you can select one of the custom colors we have right here. Maybe select this one, and that's it. Your color will update instantly. To edit a button in this theme, we have two types of buttons. The first one is book an appointment. If you click on it, we can change the label, something like this. If you look at the second option, which is setup settings, this shows list of steps, so we can update these when the user click on the book appointment button. Then there are certain steps kind of predefined. We can change these as well. For example, if you go back to the site, just refresh. If you click on the book appointment, this is what we are currently seeing, the available services. If you click on one of these, you can select the date and time, and it tells you the price. Select the time, fill out the information. If we want to change something in this book an appointment, close this one, back to the edit button page. If you look at pre-selected services, which is the second option under step settings, we can set this one to a default service, something like the stone therapy. Click publish on the top right, back to the site, refresh, click the book appointment button again, and now it's already pre-selected stone therapy for us. So this kind of customization you can do to the button. Can close this one, back to the edit, we can put it back to customer will pick, click publish. The other type of button we are going to look at is, first go to add element, top left, search for button, select the first one, drag and put under the book appointment, click on it. We are going to change the text to something like contact us. If you click on the link, click the space bar, you can select to link this button to any of the existing page. Select contact. You can also upload an icon or choose something from the existing, like this one. Click insert. We've got the icon right here. Can also change the type. At this stage, by default, is set to default. If you go to info, it does change the color. Can do success, warning, or danger. Going back to default. To style the button, click on style. You can change the position, change the typography. You can change the color as well. Something from the default ones could be this or this. You can change the border type as well. Could be dashed or dotted. Let's add a new container to the site. For example, if you scroll down, we are going to replicate this one. We're saying wellness, beauty, and massage. So to replicate this one, click on the whole container, because we are going to add something at the top. Go to add element, top left, search for container, drag and let go. Click on the plus sign, select the grid, drag, let go. We are going to go with 3 columns and 1 row. So to update that one, on the left side, reduce number of rows to 1. Now back to the first column, search for icon, select icon box, add to the first column. Do the same thing for the second and third. The last one, back to the first one. On the left side, you can go to the icon library, or you can upload your own SVG image. If you go to the library, you can select anything you want. This one, click insert. Do the same thing for the other two. To change the heading back to the first one, you can click on heading, and on the left, you can change it to something like this. Heading 1 or heading column 1. You can update the description as well, and it's all showing on the right side. You can also update right here as well, and shows on the left side as well. If you want also to style it, you can click on the first column, go to style. You can change the icon position to the left, to the top, to the right. You can change the alignment back to center. To create something else, something different, has an image, a heading, and a text, click on this container that we have just added. Go to add element, search for container, drag and let go here. Click on the plus sign, select the grid, drag and let go. We are going to do the same thing. 3 columns, 1 row. Let's update number of row to 1. Go now to the first column, select the plus sign, select a container, drag and put in the first column. Same for the second and third. column. Back to the first column, click on the plus sign, go to add element, search for image, then image here as well for the last one. Back to the first column, click on the image, go to the top left, add element, search for image box, click on the image box, drag underneath the image for the second one and the last one. Back to the first one. To upload a new image, go to the left, choose image. We can select any of these images, maybe this one. Click select. To update the heading and text, click on this image box on the left side. Let's delete the title and type column 1. For the description, we can just say updated, and we have to do the same thing for the second and third. If you look at the image box for the first column, since we have added the image, we are not going to need for this one. So on the left side, click on the delete, and this should delete the image. So now we have the image, heading, and text, and we can also go to style and style it to the way that we want. We can do the same process for the second and third column. Select an image, go to the image box, say column 2. Let's delete the image in the image box. Can update the text. For the third one, on the left side, choose an image, select, go to the image box, delete the image, say column 3. Can also update the text as well. To update an existing container, if you look at this example, let's update beauty, which is the second column. Click on it. We can update the icon. Select this, click insert. If you want to change the heading, click on title and type updated. To change the text, delete this one, new text. To change the style, click on style. We can change the alignment to the center, to the right. We can also change the icon position, top, right, back to top. We can update the spacing. We can update the content spacing as well. If you look at the icon, we can change the color. Maybe let's go more, make it blue. We can also rotate. If you go to content, you can change the typography, shadow, color as well. You can just customize it to the way that you like. To rearrange these columns, let's bring the wellness, which is the first column, to the middle. So click on the first column, drag to the right, let go, and now the columns have been rearranged. If you want to undo changes, if you are on Windows, you can press Ctrl Z. On Mac, you can press Command Z. Now back to the way it was. To reuse a section without building it from scratch, let's duplicate this one. Right click, click duplicate. Now we have the same section. Start customizing it. To delete an entire container, let's delete the one that we have just duplicated. Click on it here, right here. Right click, select delete. Margin adds space around container outside its border. If you scroll up, let's click on the dots here in the middle. On the left side, go to Advanced. Under Margin, we are going to change values. If you put 80, so by default, these values are all linked together. Top, right, bottom, left, got 80. If you don't want to do that, click on this button and it will unlink these values. We can change the right to 0 and the left to 0 as well. We can change the top to 30 and change the bottom to 30 as well. If you scroll down, let's change the bottom again to 200. So that's how you change the margin for a container. Padding adds space inside a container between the content and its border. If you scroll up again, let's put these values back to 0. To adjust padding, then go to the next line. These values at this stage, they are not linked. We can link them together, but we are going to not link them at this stage. So let's change the top and bottom. Top, make it 20, the bottom 80. Let's change that again. It was 100. We change it to 80, made it 80. You can change the right to 10, kind of push the content. Can also get it back to the way it was. For an extra space, you can add spacer. Go to the add element, search for a spacer, drag the spacer here. We've got the slider on the left. You can drag it all the way to the right or back to the left. If you go to advanced, you can apply from margin to padding as well. Want to add a nice line between columns or even outside the container? Go to add element, search for divider, go to the third row, select divider. You can drag it above the container or to the left or to the bottom. You can also add the divider between columns. Let's add the divider under the container. On the left side, you can change the style from solid to curly or dotted. You can change the width, change the alignment. If you go to style, second tab, you can change the color, go with the color picker, or you can go with the custom ones, maybe blue, change it something like this. Can also change the gap. If you go to advanced, the last tab, can apply margins and paddings similar to the ones that we have just done. If you need to remove one of the columns, let's say one of these, let's remove the one in the middle, click on it, right click, click delete. Now let's navigate to the service page. On the top, select services, select save and leave. Now we are in the services page. Let's say you don't love how the current services page looks. And instead of building a new one from scratch, you can import a pre-designed page and customize it. Here's how. If you scroll down, click on the S, which is starter templates. Here we have lots of pages to choose from. Some of them are free, others are premium. We're going to use a free one. In the search box, top right, let's search for spa. Scroll down, select this option, spa services. Click on import template. And now we have got a complete pre-designed page. We can delete the old ones. Just select delete, go to each container. You can delete, for example, delete this. And we have something from the old services page and something from the new one. If you want to, you can also start just customizing it to the way you want. This is a quick way to give your site a fresh look without the extra work. When we installed the theme, it came with 4 pages: homepage, services, contact, and about. Now let's add a new page. To add a new page, you can either do it from here, add a new page, or if you want to know how to do it from the dashboard, close this. Here in the dashboard, go to pages, add page, close this. Let's give the new page title called portfolio. Now click edit with Elementor on the top left. To build the new portfolio page, we have a few options. The first one is build it from scratch using the elements on the left by using the drag drop elements to build the entire new page and design it. We are going to build a landing page later in this video. Second option is to copy parts from another page. For example, if you go to the home page, click save. Here back on the home page, if we copy the header, if you go to portfolio, click on add, select flexbox, select this one. Here in the container, can paste. We've got other parts from the home page or can be from any other page. Third option we have is to import a full page template, like an entire page layout, and start editing, just like what we did earlier when we imported a page. You can just go to starter template, search for a portfolio one. There you go. We've got a portfolio. You can click import. Now we have an entire new page. The other option we have is to save one of the pages as a template, and we can import it. So let's delete the one that we have just imported. Let's delete everything in here. If we go back to services page, go to the top right, click the arrow button, save as template, give the template a name, click save, and now we have service page template has been saved. Close this one. Let's go back to the portfolio. To import the template that we have just saved, click on the add template, select the service page template saved earlier, click insert, click apply. There you go. We have imported the services page into portfolio. You might have noticed a white background here at the top of the portfolio page, unlike the other pages that have transparent header. To fix that one, let's go back to the dashboard, go to pages, all pages, scroll down to the portfolio page, click edit. In the top right corner, click A, which is for the Astra settings. Under advanced settings, turn on transparent header, make it enabled, return to the post, save draft. You go back to the portfolio page, refresh, and now the header should match the rest of the site. Let's make sure the new portfolio page shows up in the main menu. Back to the dashboard, go to appearance, select menus, scroll down. We are going to add the portfolio page to the main menu, the primary one. To select this one, here we have a few options when it comes to the menu. Click on this option, select primary menu, click select right here, scroll down. On the left, click on portfolio, click add to menu, click on save menu. Now let's go to the top left and click on visit site. There you have it. The portfolio page that we have just created is there. If you click on it, it goes there, saying here portfolio. Close it, scroll down again. You can obviously change the order. If you click on portfolio, if you want to put it before services, you can do this. Click save, visit the site again, and now the order is changed. To remove a page from the menu, go back to menus, scroll down. Let's delete portfolio, click on it, select remove, save menu, back to the home page, refresh, it's gone. Go back to the menu. If you scroll down, for this theme, we do have menu in the header, and also we do have in the footer as well, and services to customize these menus. Then let's select the one for footer about, click select. Let's add the portfolio page again. Click on the left side, portfolio, click add to menu, click save menu, back to the main site, refresh the page, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Under about, now we have the portfolio. If you click on it, it takes you there. Let's add a call to action to your home page. Let's go now back to the home page. Click home, click on edit with Elementor. For the call to action, it's something that encourages visitors to take action, like booking a session. So in our example, let's scroll down to the appointment, which is this one. Going to add call to action above the appointment. So click on add element to the left. Let's add call to action to the home page. Call to action is beneficial because it encourages visitors to take action, like booking a session. Let's go back to the dashboard. Go to visit site. Click on edit with Elementor. Scroll down to the appointment container, which is right here. Click on the plus sign. Click on the plus sign again. Select Flexbox as the layout. Select the first option. Click the plus sign inside the container. Search for container, select from the left, drag to the right, click the plus sign again, search for heading on the left. Let's change the heading to experience. Click the plus sign again, search for text editor, select the text, drag to the right under the heading. Let's add a new text. Delete this one on the left, add this one, click on style, change the alignment to the center. Same goes to the heading. Now let's add another element, which is a button. Put the button underneath the text. Let's change the text to contact us. For the link, click on it, click the spacebar, select contact, go to style as well, change the alignment to the center. Let's click on the whole container. To customize the background of the main Flexbox section that we just added, click on the outer Flexbox container on the left side under layout. For the content width, select full width. For the mini height, you can adjust as you want, something like this. To give this section more breathing room, click on the main container again, go to advanced, set the padding. First thing, let's click on the link values. Back to the padding top, put 120. To the right, let's go 40. To the bottom, 120. And to the left, let's give it 40. As you can see, this creates a nice spacious layout. To make the background more engaging, select the main Flexbox container, go to style and select the first option, which is classic. Go to choose an image. Let's select an image. Let's select this one, click select. Now we've got a background image. We need to change the text color for the heading and for the text as well. If you click on the heading, for example, go to style, change it to maybe white, click on the text, change the text color to something like this. For the background image, if you want to have a video instead of an image, then click on the dots for the container, click on video as a background type. Here we have an example from Elementor. It's a link to a YouTube video. As you can see, the video is playing in the background. If you don't have a link to a video that you can play in the background, then you want to upload something, a video. Let's go back to the dashboard. To change the background image to something else, like a video, then click on the dots for the container. Select video as a background type. Here we have an example for a YouTube video for Elementor playing in the background. You can put your own link and this will play in the background. If you don't have a link for a video to play in the background and you want to upload something, a video, then let's go back to the dashboard. Go to media, library, click add media file, select files. And now the video is uploading. click on the video. This is just a random video. What you need to do is copy URL to clipboard, close this one. Now let's go back to the page, delete this video link, and let's put our own. As you can see, the video we have just uploaded is now playing in the background. Let's add a header button that looks great on desktop, tablet, and mobile. From the dashboard, go to Appearance, select Themes, scroll down, click Customize for the active theme. In this example is Astra. In the bottom left corner of the customizer, switch to Mobile View, click on Mobile menu. You will notice the button, like a phone number, is missing. We are going to add a button that shows across desktop, tablets, and mobile. Back to desktop, go to Header on the left side, select a button, change the text from Book Now to Portfolio. For the link, click the spacebar, type /portfolio. Now the button links directly to the portfolio page. Click Publish. At the bottom left, switch to Tablet View. Here on the left, click the plus sign, choose a button. Let's repeat the process to the mobile. Go to the mobile one, and now we have a button as well. Repeat this process for the mobile view as well, if it's not already showing. As you can see, it's already showing there. If you click on the mobile menu, if you hover over the portfolio, it's already showing. And the same goes to the tablet. Click on the menu, it's already there. Now let's go and customize it. On the left side, go to Design. Let's update the background color and text color so the button is easy to read. Change the text color to black. When we hover over, let's do black. Now if you close the menu, if you click on the menu again, the button is still not showing. If you hover over now, it shows the text. We can change the background color from the left. If you go to the left, background color, click on this one. You can give it any color you want, maybe dark green. You can also change the color when you hover over. Now, if you hover over, it goes to white. You can change it to any color you want, maybe light green, something like this. If you switch to mobile, it's kind of inheriting the same color to some extent, but we can still customize it the way that we want. Let's say on mobile, we want to give the background color when we hover over any different color, maybe red or yellow or anything. Let's give it yellow. Now you hover over, it's yellow. If you switch back to tablet, you open the menu, hover over, it's totally different color. Let's build a landing page step by step using Elementor's drag drop editor. What's a landing page? It's a focused page designed to get visitors to take specific action like signing up, booking, or checking out your portfolio. Perfect for promotions and growing your audience. Let's close this one. Now we are back to the dashboard. Go to Pages on the left side, click Add Page. Name your page. I'm going to call it landing page. Click on Edit with Elementor on the top left. As you can see, we have an empty page. We are going to build the new landing page entirely using drag drop from the elements on the left. The first thing we are going to build is a header with a background image, text, and a button. First thing we need to do is click on the plus sign in the middle, add a new container, select Flexbox, select the structure, the direction to the bottom, select the dots in the middle, go to Advanced, go to Padding, and check the link values together. Back to the padding top, give it a value of 140, give the right one 40, the bottom 120, the left 140. Click on the plus sign on the left to add a new element. Search for heading. Click the heading, drag it to the page. Click the add element again on the left. Search for text. Select text editor, drag it to the right under the heading. Click add element button again. Search for a button. We're going to demo two buttons. The normal one, which is right here, and the other one, booking button. Let's start with the first one. Select, drag under the text. Let go. Now highlight the entire container by selecting the dots in the middle. Go to Layout. For the content width, select full width. Let's choose a background image. Go to Style. For the background type, select the first option. We have the image option now. Select Choose an image. Let's select this one. Click Select. Now we've got a background image. Click on the heading. We can change the heading to something like this. Change the HTML tag to H1 to make the text bigger. Go to Style. For the alignment, change it to center. Let's change the text color to something more visible, like white. Select the text. You can change the text if you want to. Let's change the alignment. Go to Style, select Center. Change the text color to white as well. Select the button, click on the text on the left, delete the existing one, and let's change it to book your session now. For the link option, you can link the button to any page you want. I'm going to link it to the Contact Us page. Click on the box, click the space bar in your keyboard. Now we're getting a list of pages we currently have. Select Contact, go to Style. For the position, select Center, save the changes. Let's go now back to the dashboard. Go to Pages, All Pages, scroll down. We have the landing page we have just created. Click View. This is the page. If you click on Book Your Session Now button, we are now in the Contact Us page. Click back and let's get back to the editor. If you don't need this button and you need to use the appointment one, let's highlight the button, right click, delete, go to add element on the left, search for button again, select booking button, which is the second option, drag it under the text, change the button caption to same one, book your. Go to Style, select Center as the position. For the background, click on the background. Let's select this one. Go back to the content. For this button, we have this option, Step Settings. Expand this one. We have predefined steps for this button. To show you this one in action, click Publish. Let's go back to the landing page. Click Refresh. Click on the button right now. As you can see, we have pre-configured services and text. If you select one of these services, you get the calendar, select the date, select time, tells you the price, fill out the customer information. You get the idea. If you want to make any changes to the steps, let's close this one, back to the editor. Let's make a change to the pre-selected service. And instead of the customer will pick the service, we can select one of the existing services as the default option. Select Stone Therapy, for example. Click Publish. Back to the landing page, click Refresh, click on the button. For the service, it's been pre-selected to the Stone Therapy, and the other steps exactly the same. Select the date, time, the customer information as well. Close this one, back to the landing page. You can keep it as it is or just put it back to customer will pick. Once finished changes, click Publish. Now we are going to add another container with a heading and text. To do that, select the Add New Container in the middle. For the layout, Flexbox, select the first option right here. Click the Add in the middle. Search for heading. Drag to the container. Let's search for text, which is right here. Put that one under the heading. If you click the dots in the middle for the new container, go to Advanced on the left. We are going to change the padding. Let's give it 40, given the values are linked. So get 40 for left, right, top, bottom. Now click on the heading. We can change the heading, something like this. You can change the HTML tag, go to Style. For the alignment, put it to the center. Go to the text. You can change it as well. Go to the Style, change the alignment to the center. Next thing, we are going to add another container with 3 columns. Click on the new container in the middle, select Flexbox, select the first option, click on the plus sign in the middle. On the left, under layout, you can select a grid, drag to the container. By default, we have 3 columns and 2 rows. We are going with 3 columns and 1 row. Change number of rows to 1. Back to the first column. Let's add a container and let's do the same thing for the second and third column. Back to the first column. We are going to add a heading and text. Drag heading from the left to the first column. Click the add element again on the left. Select text editor. Drag it under the heading for the first column. We are going to repeat the process for the second and third column. When it comes to styling, you can change the text. You can put them in the middle if you want to. Same thing for the text. We are going to change for this new container is the margin to give it a bit more space. If you click the dots in the middle, go to Advanced, click on this button because we don't want to link values together. For the margin, go to the top, let's give it 50, give it 50 to the bottom as well. Now we are going to add another container with some images side by side. Click on the plus sign in the middle, Flexbox for the layout. When it comes to the structure to add side by side, we can go with the third option, something like this, where we're getting 2 containers side by side. Other option is to select the second option where it's saying we've got the arrow to the right. Select this one, click the plus sign in the middle, select container, drag it, plus sign again, select another container, drag it. Where you see the highlight in pink, just let go. We've got the two containers. Let's add two images. Click on the first container, select an image, drag. Let's do the same thing for the second container. Select an image, drag. Let's choose an image for the first one. Highlight the image, go to the left, choose an image, select this one, click select, click on the second container, choose an image from the left, this one, click select. Now we have another container with two images. Next, we are going to add another container with maps and contact form. Click on the plus sign, flexbox, let's select the same option. Click on the plus sign in the middle, select the container, drag, plus sign again from the left, select a container, drag, let go, select the first container, search for maps, drag Google Maps to the first container. Let's do the same for this one. Second container, search for WP Forms, drag it to the second container. Click on the drop-down list, select Simple Appointment Form. We can also give it a title. Click on the Add Elements, drag a heading over the form. Highlight the heading, change it to drop a message, go to style, change the alignment. We can make the maps bigger, select the maps. We can zoom in a little bit. We can change the height by using slider on the left. The other thing we can do is we can change the margin for the entire container. Click on the dots in the middle, go to advanced, go to margin, click this button to unlink values, go to the top, select 60. Let's give 60 to the bottom as well. And now we have some space between the containers. The other thing we can do is instead of building everything from scratch, we can use Elementor's pre-made blocks. These are ready-made sections like headers, contact forms, anything. We can import one and start customizing it. So to import one, click on the S, starter template, go to blocks. We can look for anything, maybe this one. You can click on it, see how it looks. If you are happy with it, click import. And now we have completely new block. We can start customizing it similar to what we've done before, from changing the text, the style, same when it goes to images, links, text. Let's update the background of a section like hero header. Let's go back to the dashboard, go to home, edit with Elementor. Hover over the section you want to edit. In this scenario is the header, top one. Click the dots in the middle. On the left side, go to style, choose background. We can upload a new image by going to upload files and select file and upload an image, or we can select from the media library. Let's select this one, click select. You can go to layout, change the mini height to something like this. You can play with the width as well. You can go with full width when it comes to the content width. A background overlay is a transparent layer on top of your background image. It's perfect for making the text easier to read. We can add or change one, and to do that, let's select the dots in the middle, go to style. We can delete the image we have right here, minimize the background, go to background overlay, select classic as the background type. We are going to choose an image. Let's select this one. If you scroll down, we can change the opacity to make it something like this. You can change the color as well, play with the colors as well. This gives your background image a nice filter effect. The other thing we are going to look at for background images is giving it the stay effect. So if you scroll down, we are going to give this background image the stay fixed while scrolling. To do that, click on the dots in the middle, go to style, scroll down. For the position, we are going to keep it as center. Attachment, change from default to fixed. If you scroll, the background looks more dynamic. To resize a background image, let's scroll up, back to the one at the top, click the dots in the middle, go to style. Under background, scroll down to display size. If you change it to cover, makes the image stretch to fill the entire section. If you change it to contain, makes the whole image visible without stretching. We've got more options. You can go to custom if you want to, by changing the width, doing something like this, or you can go with auto or default, back to contain. For full width header section, you need to select cover as the display size and select the position to the center. This keeps it nicely aligned. Want to make your section stand out even more? You can use video as background instead of an image. First thing, we need a link to a video. We've got a sample video right here. Click on this one. Let's copy the link on the left, scroll back, click on the dots in the middle, go to style. For the background type, select video, select the video link, paste the link that we copied, and now the video is playing in the background. Also, you can see how the video looks in smaller devices like tablet and mobile. Back to desktop. Here on the left, you can change the start time. You can increase it and decrease it. You can play once. You've got too many options to choose from. You can add a background fallback in case the video is not playing or not loading for any reason. You can also do the background overlay, similar to what we've done in the image, and change the border, shape divider as well. Let's customize the look and layout of the website's header using the header builder. Let's go back to the dashboard, go to appearance, themes, scroll down, select customize for the active theme. In this scenario is Astra. Select header from the left panel. We have too many options here to customize the header. One of them is the header types. If you select this one, you've got options to, for example, if you turn off the transparent logo, the logo is now a little bit on the dark side, and you can turn it back on. Now it's a kind of transparent, and this being enabled on both desktop and mobile. You can customize it to specific screen, like mobile only or desktop. You can change the logo width. You can also go to design. You've got more options here in terms of customization. Let's go back to the header. Here in the header, if you look at the bottom, we've got the site title and logo. If you click on this one, you can change logo. You can change the width, change the title. If you click on the primary menu, you can do more customization here as well. Same when it goes to social on the right and the button. If you click on social, let's say you don't want social, you can just delete social. Now it's gone. If you want to add something else, you click on the plus sign. You can add any other option you want, maybe account, which is this one. If you want to put social back, click on the plus sign, select social. If you want to change the order to move social back on the other side, click, drag. You can remove an account. Click on the plus sign. You can add the button. If you want to add another element, click on the plus sign. Let's add search, and also you can change the order as well. To customize the footer, click back again, select footer. We've got similar setup as the header. You can, for example, we don't want social here. You can remove it. Can you click the plus button? We can add something else. Maybe a footer menu, for example. The other option is click on the plus sign. You can select widget. Click on the plus sign on the left. You can select anything you want from an image, for example. Go to media library, select maybe this one, select. Now it's there. If you want to put the social back, we can remove this one. Click the plus sign, click social. The other thing we can do in terms of customization, for example, if you look at the last row, click on the wheel. We can change the number of columns from 2, let's say, to 3. So now at the bottom, we can add something else. Let's remove social from here. Let's add it here. We can add something else. Go with widget. Click on the widget. Let's add the logo. Click on the logo. Let's align to the center. Now we have another column. Let's go now to the Contact Us page. Click the X arrow on the top left. Go to Pages, All Pages, scroll down, select View for the contact page, click on Edit with Elementor. Here in the Contact Us page, we already have some elements being added to the page when we imported the theme. We can also customize all these elements. For example, we can set the background here at the top to an image or a video similar to what we've done before. If you scroll down, we have some text here. We can change the text. For the form, we are going to customize the form. More on that later. If you scroll down, when it comes to the maps, if you want to change the address, go to the right, click on Edit, then go to Content. You can change the location. Let's change the location to London. We can change the height. We can zoom in or zoom out. Also, if you got style, you can change the hover over. You can change the duration, transition duration. If If you go to advanced, you can give it a margin padding similar to what we've done before. When it comes to the form, let's go back to the dashboard. Go to WP Forms on the left, select all forms, select edit. Let's add a simple text field. From the left side, select single line text, drag it under name, click on it, change the label to last name, make it required. Go to advanced, second tab, field size, let's change it to large to match the other ones. You can also limit the length if you want to. Now click on the first column. Let's change name to first name. Once finished, click Save. You can also preview changes. The new field is there. Close this one. Let's go back to the form. In Contact Us page, refresh, and the new field is here. To change the website logo and give it a personalized icon that shows up in the browser tab, let's go back to the dashboard. Close this one. Go to Appearance, Themes, Customize. For the active theme, which is Astra, select Header. To change the logo, then select Change Logo. You can upload a new one, or if you already have one in the library, you can switch to the media library and select any of the images, and then you can select it. You also have the option here to change the width. This one is showing the current width on desktop. You can change the width when you view the site on tablet or mobile. You can click on this icon, and as you can see, the logo width is different from the desktop. You can click again, it goes to mobile. Obviously the width is smaller. To go back to desktop, you can click back on the logo, or here at the bottom, click on desktop. To change the site title, scroll down. Under site title, you can change the site title to anything, updated. Once you finish changes, click publish. Another thing we are going to look at is the site icon. It's a small image that shows up in the browser tab next to the site title. For instance, if you look at the DreamHost panel sites, they have a small logo right here, and this is the site icon. To make the change in the site that we currently have, let's go back and click back again. Go to site identity, click on select site icon. Let's select one of the existing images. They are not quite the right images for the site icon, just for the demo purposes. Let's select this one, click select, skip cropping. And as you can see, now we have an image right here. So when someone visits the site, they can see the image. Let's set up an email sign-up form on your website so visitors can join email list. Let's close this one and get back to the dashboard. Go to plugins on the left side, select add plugin. In the search plugins, type MailPoet. The plugin is free and easy to use, not sponsored. It's the first option right here on the left. Click install, click activate, click on begin setup. You can set up the name and address from address right now, or skip the step. I'm going to do it right now, so click continue. We want to enable modern text and fonts to help improve MailPoet. Let's go with no. Click continue. Click connect MailPoet. We are going to go with the free plan, which gives up to 5,000 emails per month. Start for free. Let's create an account. Click I have read and accept MailPoet's terms and conditions. Click continue. Now we need to check the email. Go to the email and should receive something like this. Click confirm your email address. We need the website URL. To get this one, go back to the dashboard. Go to visit site under the site name. Copy. Close this one. Back to here. Put the URL. Select starting a new list. Click next. Click I have read and agree with the anti-spam policy. Submit for review. Now we have got a key which we need to copy. Let's go back to the dashboard where we have the MailPoet. Enter the key that we've got from MailPoet. Click verify account. Click on start using MailPoet. Let's go to the forms under MailPoet on the left side. Click forms, scroll down, click add a new form. There are too many options to choose from. We can go with a pop-up, side in, fixed bar, below pages, or something else, or we can create something custom. And they have a tutorial to show exactly what to do in terms of customization. Close this one. For this tutorial, we are going to use one of the existing forms. Scroll down, click on add a new form again. Scroll down. Let's select this one. We can customize it. Let's start with the image. Click on the image and select replace. You can either upload or from the media library. Click media library. Let's select anything. Going to select this image. Click select. You can also change the text. Once you are happy with the changes, then click on the form on the right side. We need to add this form to a list. And if you click under the list right here, by default, we have the newsletter mailing list. I'm going to select this one. We can customize the message. If you scroll a bit down, we can change the style. Close this one. For the form placement, expand, we need to select one of these. I'm going to select a pop-up, click on it. We have the option to display this on the home page only or across all pages, or display it on all products and posts. I'm going to go with the home page. If you scroll a bit down, we can also delay when it comes to displaying the pop-up. You can go with one of these options. We also have the option to show the form every day or always or every X number of days from 90 to 60 to 30. Scroll up, close this one, click save. You can also preview the changes. This is how it looks on desktop. You can go to mobile, and this is how it looks on mobile. Close this one. Let's go to and visit the site. In the top left, under the site name, click on visit site, and let's wait for 15 seconds. There you go. Now we've got the pop-up. If you enter an email address, click join the list, close this one. Let's go back to the dashboard. Let's go to subscribers, scroll down. As you can see, we can see the email we have provided in the form. We've got more options. We can resend the confirmation email, or we can go to statistics, look at the last click, the engagement, and more. Let's make sure your website looks great on desktop, phone, and tablet. Go to the top left under site name, select visit site, select edit with Elementor here in the top admin bar. By default, it's been set to desktop. You can change that one to tablet and mobile. This helps you to see how the page looks on different devices. Let's say you want to make a change to the text alignment just for mobile. Then click on the text, this one right here. Go to style, put the alignment to the right. If you switch to desktop, then as you can see, the alignment is different. This way, your changes will only affect how the page looks on mobile, not on desktop or tablet. Next thing we are going to look at is SEO. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's the process of improving the website's visibility in search engines like Google. So by having a good SEO for the site, this can drive more organic traffic to your site. In this tutorial, we are going to do a very basic SEO to one of the pages. Just want to give you an idea what the SEO, which plugin we can use completely free to help improving the SEO for the site. Let's go back to the dashboard. On the left side, under the hamburger menu, click on it and click exit to WordPress. Click leave. Click on the WordPress logo on the left. Back in the dashboard, on the left side, go to plugins, select installed plugins. By default, we have this plugin installed, which is all-in-one SEO. We are not going to use this one. We are going to install a new plugin called Yoast SEO plugin. It's quite popular, free, and not sponsored. So on the left side, go to add plugin and search plugins, type Yoast SEO. It's the first one right here. On the left side, click install, click activate. Plugin is now installed. Let's go to pages. On the left side, go to all pages. We are going to do a simple example SEO for the service page. Scroll down to service right here. You can click on edit with Elementor. As you can see, we got the pop-up right here saying Yoast SEO for Elementor. To get started, you can click on the page settings, and we have on the left side, next to settings, we have the Yoast SEO. Click on it. Here on the left, there are too many options. One of them is the SEO analysis, where it tells you exactly based on the analysis Yoast has done, where is the problem in the page and how it can be improved. For example, the page is missing an outbound links, which means the page has 0 links to any external sites. If you scroll down for the images, it's saying good job. The page has images. In terms of the text length, the text contains 375 words. Good job as well. Same for the title width. If you scroll back to the top, we need to give this page a focus key phrase because this tells the search engines what your page is about. For this demo, I'm going to give it spa center near me. As you can see, once I put a key phrase, then the SEO analysis changed to orange, which means there is improvement, but still there is more way to go. If you look at the analysis results again, we don't have, for example, outbound links. If you want more information regarding outbound links, you can click Add Some. This takes you to Yoast website where they explain exactly what needs to be done. For example, it's saying here, if your outbound link score is too low, you should add more outbound links. You can click on this one, and this explains what outbound links. It's quite helpful and tells you exactly what needs to be done. Close this one. We are going to add just a random outbound links. Show that one for the demo. I've got a link for this site I got from Google. Let's copy the link, go back to the service page, scroll down. I'm going to link the luxury spa right here. Click on it. On the left side, we are going to paste the URL that we have copied. If you scroll up now, if you click on the page settings, here at the top, go to Yoast SEO, scroll down. If you expand the SEO analysis, as you can see, number of problems decreased by 1. If you scroll down a little bit further, the outbound links issue has been resolved. You can add more if you want to. Let's look at another issue, which is internal links. You can scroll down. I'm going to, for example, right click on the book an appointment, delete, click on add element on the left, search for button, drag it, put it under the text, change the text, book appointments, link it to contact us, click the spacebar, contact, go to style, change the alignment to center. If you click on page settings again at the top, go to Yoast SEO. As you can see, number of problems decreased again. Scroll a little bit down, the internal links issue has been resolved. So this is an idea what exactly you need to do in terms of improving the SEO for every single page across the entire site. When it comes to meta description, scroll a bit down, click on search appearance. This gives you a preview of how the site's going to look in Google search, how it looks on mobile and on desktop as well. You can change the SEO title. You can also give it meta description. For the meta description, I'm going to use this text. As you can see, once I put the text, it tells you the green line means it's all good in terms of the length. If you type, let's say more, something like this, then it changes to orange. So we need to stick with the recommended length in terms of the meta description. And once you put the meta description, then this how it's going to look in Google search in terms of the name and the description as well, and the image. The other thing we also need to do in terms of the images, if you close this one, go back to the dashboard, go to media, library, all these images that are in use, then we need to give them more description. For example, if you click on this image, we need to give this image the right alternative text. We need to give it more descriptive title and description as well. All this stuff in terms of description quite important for search engines. For example, if you look at the alternative text, in case if the image doesn't load on the page, then there is a text shows as an alternative in case of the image is not loading. Same goes for the other ones. They are quite important when it comes to search engine because they always look for this kind of data. A reminder, this is just an example to show you how SEO works. You will need to do this for every page on your site to improve your overall search ranking over time. Backing up your website is super important. It keeps a safe copy of all your files, content, and settings so you can restore everything if something goes wrong. The easiest way to do this on WordPress is by using a plugin called Updraft Plus. It's completely free and reliable and not sponsored. Let's go back to the dashboard. Go to plugins on the left side, select add plugin. In search plugins, type Updraft Plus. It's the first option on the left side. Click install, click activate. We can select press here to start. Let's go to settings tab, third one. Here we can set up the backup schedule. For example, we can do it manually or every 2 hours or let's say weekly, and retain this many scheduled backups. We can change it to 4. The same for the backup for the database. We can do it weekly as well. You can change it to 4 if you want to. If you scroll down, this is the remote storage. There are too many options to choose from. In this tutorial, we are going to use Google Drive, so click on this one. Scroll down. Before we sign in, scroll a bit down. In the include in files backup, we've got the option what to include, what to not include, from plugins to themes to other uploads as well. Once you are happy with the changes, click Save Changes. We've got this pop-up because we have selected Google Drive. Click Sign in with Google. Select your email address. Click Continue. Saying Updraft Plus wants to access your Google account. Click Continue. If you get this error, don't worry about it. Sometimes it just happens because of can be an issue with Updraft. Click on Return to Updraft. Scroll down again. Go to Settings. Select Google Drive. Sign in with Google again. Select your email address. Click Continue. Continue. Now the setup is complete. Click Complete Setup, and we've got the success message. You have authenticated your Google Drive account. If you scroll down, for the next scheduled backup, it tells you when is going to be the next backup. The same for files and database. Once the first backup is complete, you should see it under existing backups. And if you have selected Google Drive as the remote storage, then here is an example of what to expect in your Google Drive. If you go to your Google Drive, My Drive, you should see a folder called Updraft Plus, and this is where all your files are getting saved. Now the site is complete. To see all the changes we've done live, then in the top left, under site name, click on Visit Site. The site is now live with all the changes we've done. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more great content. Thank you very much.